Are you a starseed? Here's what science actually says about why some people feel like they don't belong on Earth. Hello, you amazing human. Have you ever felt like you don't quite belong here? Like you're homesick for a place you've never been? Like you're constantly searching the stars and feeling this deep knowing that there's more to your story than this one lifetime on Earth? If you're nodding along, you're definitely not alone. And today I'd love to invite you to explore what science might tell us about this beautiful phenomenon we call being a starseed. First, let's talk about what people mean when they say starseed. Generally, it describes someone who feels a deep connection to the cosmos, often accompanied by a sense of being here on Earth with a specific mission or purpose. Starseeds frequently report feeling different from others, having unusual interests in ancient civilizations or advanced technologies, and experiencing vivid dreams about other worlds or dimensions. Now, you might be thinking, that sounds lovely, but is there any scientific basis for this? And here's where it gets absolutely fascinating. While mainstream science doesn't have a category called starseed, there's actually compelling research that might explain why some people have these profound cosmic connections and feelings of otherworldliness. Let's start with epigenetics, the study of how environmental factors can influence which genes get expressed without changing the DNA sequence itself. Dr. Bruce Lipton's groundbreaking work shows us that our beliefs, experiences, and even our ancestors' experiences can literally influence our biology. What if some individuals carry epigenetic markers that make them more sensitive to cosmic energies, more intuitive, or more naturally drawn to expanded consciousness? Think about it this way. We know that trauma can be passed down through generations epigenetically. The children of Holocaust survivors, for example, show measurable genetic changes that affect stress responses. So if consciousness and cosmic connection can influence our biology, isn't it possible that some souls carry forward these expanded awareness patterns from previous experiences or lifetimes? Carl Jung's research into the collective unconscious adds another layer to this understanding. Jung discovered that humans share universal symbols, archetypes, and patterns across all cultures, even those with no historical contact. He called this the collective unconscious, a shared psychic space that connects all humanity. But what if this collective field extends beyond just human consciousness? What if some individuals have stronger access to what we might call a cosmic collective unconscious? Dr. Rupert Sheldrake's theory of morphic resonance suggests that there are invisible fields that connect similar forms across space and time. Each species has its own morphic field that influences behaviour and development. Starseeds might be individuals who naturally tune into broader morphic fields, not just human ones, but cosmic or interdimensional ones. The research from HeartMath Institute shows us that our hearts generate electromagnetic fields that extend several feet around our bodies, and these fields can entrain with others. Some people have naturally stronger or more coherent heart fields. What if starseeds are individuals whose electromagnetic signature naturally resonates with frequencies beyond Earth's typical range? Neuroscientist Dr. Eben Alexander's near-death experience research reveals that consciousness can exist independently of the brain and access information from non-local sources. His work suggests that consciousness isn't produced by the brain but rather received by it, like a radio tuning into a station. Perhaps starseeds have brains that are naturally tuned to receive broader cosmic frequencies. There's also fascinating research on what scientists call anomalous experiences, things like precognition, telepathy, and cosmic consciousness states. Studies from the Institute of Noetic Sciences show that certain individuals consistently score higher on tests measuring psychic abilities and expanded awareness. These people often report feeling different or otherworldly from a young age. Dr. Joe Dispenza's work on elevated emotions and expanded states of consciousness shows us that when we regularly access higher frequencies through meditation and heart coherence, we literally begin to embody a different energetic signature. What if starseeds are individuals who either came in with these elevated frequencies or developed them more easily? Now let's address the beautiful sensitivity that many starseeds experience. Research shows that about 20% of the population are what Dr. Elaine Aron calls highly sensitive persons. Individuals with more active mirror neurons, deeper processing of sensory information, and stronger emotional responses. These people often feel overwhelmed by the density and sometimes harsh frequencies of typical Earth life. What's particularly interesting is that highly sensitive people often report feeling like outsiders or having unusual spiritual experiences. They're more likely to have vivid dreams, psychic experiences, and deep connections to nature and cosmos. Science shows us their nervous systems are literally wired differently, more reactive, more perceptive, more naturally attuned to subtleties. The research on children's past life memories by Dr. Ian Stevenson and Dr. Jim Tucker at the University of Virginia provides another piece of this puzzle. They've documented thousands of cases where children spontaneously recall previous lives with verifiable details. Many of these children also report memories of existing in other realms or dimensions between lives. For those of you beautiful ADHD and neurodivergent minds who identify as starseeds, there's actually fascinating research here too. Studies show that neurodivergent brains often have enhanced creativity, pattern recognition, and what researchers call enhanced perceptual functioning. Your brains might literally be wired to perceive information and patterns that neurotypical brains filter out. What if what we call neurodivergence is actually cosmic divergence? Brains designed for different frequencies. But here's what I find most beautiful about this exploration. Whether you're a starseed in the traditional sense, or simply someone with an expanded consciousness and cosmic connection, what matters is how this identity serves your growth and service to the world. The feeling of being different, of not belonging, of being homesick for the stars. These feelings point to something important. They suggest you're here with expanded awareness, deeper sensitivity, and possibly a mission to help raise the frequency of our planet. Science shows us that consciousness is contagious. When one person accesses higher states, it affects the field around them. Abraham Hicks teaches us that we chose to come into these physical bodies at this time for the joy of expansion and creation. Whether you're from Pleiades or Plymouth, the invitation is the same. To remember your connection to all that is, and to let your unique gifts serve the world's awakening. If you resonate with the starseed identity, I invite you to see it not as evidence that you don't belong here, but as evidence that you chose to be here. Your sensitivity isn't a burden, it's a superpower. Your feeling of being different isn't a problem to solve, it's a gift to embrace. The research suggests that individuals with cosmic consciousness and expanded awareness are exactly what our planet needs right now. You're not broken or displaced. You're perfectly placed, perfectly timed, and perfectly equipped for this moment in human evolution. So whether science proves starseeds exist or not, what matters is this. If identifying as a starseed helps you embrace your sensitivity, honour your intuition, and share your unique gifts with the world, then that's absolutely perfect. You're here by cosmic design. What gifts are you ready to share with this beautiful planet we all call home? Thank you so much for watching. If this resonates, drop us a heart to show you have made it till the end. These videos are made as a guide to help you reconnect with knowledge kept within you. Take what resonates within you and release the rest. Follow the page for more content, or buy my 100 Messages from the Universe book for daily guidance. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep shining your light.